The whole of Hollywood is in an uproar after Amelia Warner, wife of 50 Shades of Grey actor Jamie Dornan, suddenly spoke out about her husband's past relationship with star Keira Knightley. In a recent interview, Amelia stunned the public when she frankly said, "I know things between them never really ended. There are feelings, even though they were buried, that still exist somewhere." The statement was like a media bomb, causing social networks to immediately explode with millions of comments in just a few hours. A close source revealed that Amelia once discovered that Jamie still kept some old photos taken with Keira during their love period in 2003. Although the two have broken up for more than a decade, the strange connection between them seems to have never disappeared. Meanwhile, Keira Knightley has remained silent on the rumors, but a vague status on her social media, "Some memories never go away," has left fans even more confused. The online community is currently divided into two sides. One side sympathizes with Amelia Warner for the heartbreaking truth she is facing. The other side believes that Jamie Dornan and Keira Knightley are just old friends who maintain a respectful relationship. Is this story just a misunderstanding, or is it a sign of a new chapter in the love triangle between Jamie, Keira, Amelia? All of Hollywood is watching, and the world is waiting for Jamie Dornan's next reaction. The truth behind the halo: Amelia Warner bursts into tears when mentioning Keira Knightley. The atmosphere during the recording seemed heavy when Amelia Warner was asked about the relationship between Jamie Dornan and Keira Knightley. After a few seconds of silence, she choked up. "I used to think time would make everything fade away, but some wounds never heal." According to a source close to Amelia, she had a difficult time when she discovered that Jamie and Keira were still in contact even though they were just friends. Some messages were said to be emotional and she could not hold back her tears. Hollywood media experts said that this was one of Amelia's rare statements about married life, and that she broke the silence proved that something had gone beyond the limit. While Jamie Dornan still chose to stay silent, astute fans discovered that he had unfollowed Keira Knightley on social media just hours after his wife's statement. This action further raises suspicions about the simmering tensions within the Dornan-Warner family. A famous journalist wrote on Twitter, "Hollywood is witnessing a new chapter in the most complicated love story, where the past never sleeps, and the present is shaking." The fan community has been sharing the hashtags #JamieKeiraPast and #StandWithAmelia, making the incident a global trend after only 4 hours. Collision: is this the beginning of a silent confrontation between three names that used to be closely associated? Jamie Dornan, Keira Knightley, Amelia Warner? Or is it just a misunderstanding exaggerated by the media? All eyes are on the next reaction of Jamie Dornan, the man who is stuck between past and present. After days of silence amid the media storm, Jamie Dornan finally appeared in an exclusive interview, and his words left the world breathless. When asked about his past relationship with Keira Knightley and the recent reaction of his wife, Amelia Warner, Jamie bowed his head for a long time before answering. "I never deny the past. Keira is part of my memory, and Amelia is my present. But sometimes the past doesn't sleep because it's never been properly closed." Heartbreak. That statement left the MC speechless, and social media immediately exploded. The #JamieSpeaks climbed straight to the top 1 worldwide just 15 minutes after the broadcast. Behind-the-scenes sources revealed that right after the interview, Amelia left the set with red eyes, while Jamie was caught sitting silently for hours on the beach. A cameraman shared. "He looked away, not saying anything. It felt like Jamie was fighting with his own past." International media simultaneously posted, "Jamie Dornan, when the truth of the past makes the strongest man cry." Amelia Warner, the woman standing between love and memory. Keira Knightley is silent, but silence is also an answer. Collision fans everywhere are resharing old photos of Jamie and Keira in 2003 when they were the golden couple of British cinema. However, many of Jamie's fans also expressed their absolute support for Amelia with the message: "True love doesn't need to be noisy, just dare to stay." Crescent Moon. The story seemed to have ended, but from Keira's silence and Amelia's tears, everyone felt this was just the beginning. After a series of mysterious silences, Keira Knightley finally spoke up, not in an interview or a media statement, but in a handwritten letter sent privately to Jamie Dornan, and then leaked under mysterious circumstances. According to a source close to the couple, the letter was written in Keira's familiar handwriting, concise but full of emotion. The content was choking. "I never blamed you for leaving. But I still remember that last afternoon, when you turned away and didn't dare look back. Maybe our love wasn't wrong, it just came at the wrong time." Jamie Dornan reportedly broke down in tears when he read the letter, in the middle of the night at the hotel where he was staying in London. A staff member revealed. He sat alone, staring out the window for hours. There was only the letter and the unfinished glass of wine on the table. The next morning, a photo of Jamie Dornan leaving the hotel with a tired face and red eyes immediately spread across social networks, touching millions of fans. The hashtag letter from Keira and hashtag Jamie tears simultaneously took over the world. Amelia Warner is said to have known about this letter. According to an exclusive source from Daily Star, she chose to stay silent, but her face showed obvious hurt. A close friend revealed, "Amelia is not angry, she is just heartbroken. Because sometimes, silence is scarier than blame." Collision. All of Hollywood seemed to hold its breath. Keira's letter not only rekindled memories between her and Jamie, but also opened a new chapter, where emotions, past and present, collided fiercely. Crescent Moon. And when night fell, people still wondered, was that letter a goodbye, or a door leading to a love that never ended? London was drenched in cold rain, and that very night, an event that shocked Hollywood occurred. After Keira Knightley's letter was leaked, Amelia Warner suddenly disappeared, leaving behind only her wedding ring and a brief note. When people are no longer a priority, silence is the last choice. Candle. According to the Dornan family's housekeeper, Amelia left the house at 2 a.m., without a phone, without any property, only wearing a long coat and carrying a mini piano, an object that has been with her since her youth. The next morning, the news spread quickly across all newspapers. Amelia Warner disappears after Keira's letter, Jamie Dornan collapses. Hollywood urgently searches for talented female musician, pain in silence. The fated triangle, when silence becomes the loudest scream. Heartbreak. Jamie Dornan was found at his home in a state of panic. He immediately called the police and put all his film projects on hold. A source close to him said, "Jamie kept calling Amelia's name. He said he just wanted her back, even if it meant losing everything." London police confirmed they had deployed a special search team along the River Thames, where witnesses saw a woman matching Amelia's description walking alone at night. Cloud with rain. On social media, the hashtags #FindAmelia and #Jamie Heartbreak exploded globally. A series of artists and fans posted photos of her with the message, "Come back, Amelia, the whole world is waiting for you." Meanwhile, Keira Knightley was seen leaving a film shoot with a sad face. When a reporter asked if she felt any remorse, Keira simply replied, "I never wanted to hurt anyone. But sometimes, the truth can be cruel." Collision. The story has gone beyond the boundaries of an old love. It has become a tragedy of three people caught in a web of emotions and fate. After days of despair without finding any trace of his wife, Jamie Dornan began his own search. A source close to him revealed, he refused all support from his manager, even reporters. Jamie only said one thing, "I'll find her myself." Candle. From London, he drove through the night to the Scottish Highlands, where Amelia once said she wanted to live in peace, away from the noise of fame. Small villages, mist-shrouded hills, and the sound of wind blowing through pine trees became the backdrop to Jamie's heartbreaking journey. Heartbreak locals reported seeing a woman who looked like Amelia Warner near Loch Ness, often sitting by the lakeside playing a mini piano in the mist. Jamie immediately went there, and what he discovered broke his heart. On a mossy rock was the scarf Amelia had knitted for him, along with a hastily written note. "You're not gone, you just need to find yourself." Collision. Jamie knelt down, tears mingling with the cold rain. In that moment, all the halo of Hollywood seemed to disappear. He was just a man searching for the woman he loved, amidst the vastness of memories and mistakes. Media reported that Jamie decided to stay in Scotland, renting a small house on the edge of the forest to continue searching for Amelia in silence. Locals said he often sat by the lake for hours, his eyes distant as if listening to her old music. Social media was abuzz with the hashtags #Jamie in Scotland and #Where'sAmelia, while fans everywhere prayed for a happy ending. Crescent moon and one misty morning, a woman in a grey gown was seen passing by the window of the house where Jamie lived. She turned around, but no one knew if it was really Amelia Warner, or just a shadow of an unfinished dream.